Life was chaotic when I was young. A lot of domestic violence, a lot of gang stuff going on in our home, a lot of selling drugs, a lot of crime, just a lot of violence. I never wanted to be a part of any gang as a kid. And I think when my parents got divorced at 6, and because of the violence and all the stuff that was going on in the home, it kind of shattered that. But as I got older, I started getting drawn to that, I guess, to replace my family. If my family wasn't gonna be a certain way towards me, or I didn't feel accepted or loved, I was gonna find it in the streets. I'm making my own family now, and I'm gonna take care of them, and they're gonna take care of me. So I was living in Salinas, and my grandfather's a pastor of a church. I was still selling drugs. They had no clue I had drugs and guns in their home. And before I had left Pastor Robles, my grandfather pleaded with me. He's like, don't go back. I was hard-headed. I was like, no, I'm gone, man. I can't deal with this God stuff. The first week I was there, I got into a big old fight there. So basically one of my best friends got stabbed 4 times, and I didn't know who stabbed him. I went after the person who I thought stabbed him, and somebody else stabbed that person. I was gonna leave. And then I see my friend on the ground bleeding, and I stayed there with my best friend. Ended up saving his life. They said if I wouldn't have stayed, he would have ended up dying. And then within 2 months, I got arrested for first-degree murder, gang enhancements, and a bunch of other assault and gang enhancement charges, weapon charge, all kinds of stuff. A few days away from my 18th birthday, so I'm 17 years old. Basically, I have 28 to life hanging over my head. On my 18th birthday in juvenile hall, these guys come in. They were called Many Broken Vessels. They had all been to prison, and they shared their testimony. For some reason, my entire life, nothing made sense like it made sense that night. Seeing those guys, I felt like I could identify with them. They did the altar call, and I gave my life to the Lord that night. I was like, God, I don't know. I don't want any change. I still got a lot of stuff that I want to do that's bad, not right. But if I'm going to change, or I'm going to give my life to you, then you're going to have to change me, and you're going to have to fix this, because I don't know what to do. You know I didn't kill this guy, man. I go back and forth to fitness hearings. They say they're going to try me as an adult. I go to pick my jury, and they offer my attorney voluntary manslaughter and gang enhancements for me. And I told him I don't want to take it. And my attorney's like, the only way anybody that has a life sentence gets out is in a pine box. So you should go back and think about this for 2 weeks. So I went in and I said, all right, I'm gonna take the deal. I ended up serving 12 years total. I get released June 26, 2011. Started preparing the way long before I ever got out. I get to help people get off drugs.